Hey, what's up, guys? I bet you wonder where I've been. Well, things have been a little busy for me. But I finally got back on the Batwing and I completed her. Let me show you what I did. I just finished painting her, and the guys who voted for flat black, you won. So pat yourselves on the back because she's flat black. I kind of went to the dollar store and I saw some flat black paint for like $2 something. So I went on and got it. Then after I got it, I thought to myself, I said, man, what if it damages the foam? Because you know, some paints, the propellant in them damages the foam. So as a precaution, in Chris Allen's video, he says the ends you seal up using a slow CA to make sure the ends stay hard and sharp. So I said to myself, I said, why not use that CA to seal up everything else where the foam is open? So I went on and I took that slow CA and I filled in everything where the foam was open. Then I took a stick and I spread it out, spread it in there along the sides. So that way I don't have to worry about the paint hurting the foam. And it worked out great. And it made those ends much harder too. So like I said, it's finally nice outside. It stopped raining because it's been raining here I live in Cleveland, Ohio. And it's been raining here for a few days. So it finally stopped raining, and so I said, oh, between the raindrops, let's go take this thing outside and paint it, because I got a little apartment now, so I have to go outside and paint. So I'm taking the masking tape off, because we masked this canopy up real good. We want this canopy to stay glossy. I painted the inside of the canopy black. I got all kinds of gloss black here. I got 2 cans of gloss black spray paint and 2 little bottles of gloss black paint that you use for the brush. But I had no flat black. So you guys who voted for the black, pat yourselves on the back. Because you got me to paint it your color. And honestly, it looks better. It looks good. As soon as I get this tape off, I'm going to show you all the things I did to it. So we're in the home stretch now. Okay. There you go. Now let me show you what I did. In the last video I showed you guys how I made intakes to hide the intakes in the side. You know, then they look a little more sinister, a little more meaner. And while I got the front open here, got a little hook in here I pull out, and that opens the hatch for the battery. And the battery I got, in fact, a couple weeks ago I got a visit from UPS. And yes, I got a new battery for the Batwing. I got a Gens Ace 2200 4-cell battery. So we're going to sit, that's what's recommended for this. And I think it's overpowered. But hey, you know what? We love power, don't we? That baby sits right in here. Now, some of you guys like Dean's plugs. This has these double barrel red plugs, I call them. And honestly, I like these better because I've had Dean's plugs before, and like these here on this on my 1800 here. And I always have problems pulling these puppies apart. In fact, I kind of grind down the edges on one of the plugs so that it can be easier to slide apart. And it still stayed tied together, but it was easier to pull apart. And I've even pulled these ends out. But with this, I like these. I mean, you got a big grip you can hang on to with fat fingers like mine and pull them out. So you're good, so I'm good. But this baby is what's going to power this. The only thing left to do is to balance this out and charge the battery. That's all. The radio's hooked up, everything's hooked up. So hopefully very soon we'll be doing that. So what did I do with that pin? Here we go. Now, like I said, I got this pin to hold the battery hatch down, nice and flush, and the pin slides right back in, I got her so she's got lots of drag so she won't pull out. And voila, there you go. And like I said, the difference between my Batwing and Chris Allen's is one, I have these intakes that hide the intakes, which are make it look a little more sinister. And I said I was going to put fins on the bottom, right here. Fins on the bottom, also to make it look a little more sinister, and I also give it a little bit more stability as well too. And don't worry, I got them lined straight ahead with the center line, so they won't cause any yaw movements. But yeah, that's how I made mine look different. See, see that? Looks great, doesn't it? Now, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let this paint dry overnight. But one thing I'm also gonna do, I got some red trim tape in there. And I was looking at how I don't want this just to be black. You know, I want to put a little definition into it. I got some red trim tape somewhere in my little boxes back there, and I'm gonna dig it out, and I'm gonna put some red trim around here. What do you think of that? Red trim. I found the blue. We don't want blue. I'm gonna put some red trim around here. Kind of like, remember how the old Batmobile that Adam West used to drive had the red trim on it? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Put some red trim around here. Oh, that'll look good. So we're just about there. Oh, and everything's hooked up too. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you how I just about got this all hooked up. Well, actually it is hooked up. All I gotta do is just put a new plug on here. I got some plugs that I'm gonna solder onto the ends of these lines so that I'll be able to use that ginseng battery. But everything else is hooked up and ready to roll. So here, I'm going to show you how that looks. Make sure I got a good picture of it in the camera for you guys. We're going to zoom in on this. There we go. A little bit of zoom. Keep these separate. And like I said, had a little paint in there. I didn't think of that, but it's clear now. When we got a little paint in there, it's clear. It broke free now. Little paint in the head of the servo, but it broke free. So we're okay. But hey, look at that. She's ready to go. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is my first Delta Wing, so we're gonna have some fun. And I'm already getting ideas of building another one. This time, adding anhedral to the wing with a KF airfoil in it, you know, and whatever else I can think of, you know, to add to it. Now I'm really thinking about making another one of these. But this is fun. She's ready to go. She's just about ready to go. Like I said, all we got to do, balance it and charge it, and put that little trim around there. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because we don't want another super long video that takes 2 days to upload. I finally got that part fixed on my computer too. I got a new computer, and I had to set the timing for it so it didn't shut down on me while I'm uploading videos. You can thank my brother Frank for that, for keeping me going on the air with you guys. So say thank you, Frank. So hopefully I got some time coming off the week after next, and I plan to get this baby in the air. And I hope to see you guys out there soon. Make videos, because I'm gonna be making a video with my new hat cam, because I came up with an idea. I got my new camera in, and I came up with an idea of making a hat cam. You guys are gonna love this. So stay tuned for that, because you're gonna get a kick out of it. And when we film the Batwing flying, I'm going to be filming it with my new hat cam. Where do you see that? I'm excited about that. So in the meantime, hey, you guys enjoy the weather because we're finally getting some sunshine out there. It's finally stopped raining. That way I was able to go out and paint the Batwing. And whatever you guys are doing, make sure you post them and send them to me. And in the meantime, good flying to you.